Right then, hello, cool. Back again in Satisfactory because, yeah, I was enjoying playing it, and yeah, back again today this morning. I obviously didn't come back last night because I was busy and there was so much stuff that needed to be done. So, yeah, it was a good day. So, we have just unlocked coal. That was the thing we've just done. We're going to do that and get that working because that would be a nice source of better power. Be nice because to get that up and running. Is it working? Yep, that's all working. Fantastic. Probably sound like I just rolled out of bed. So I feel like I sound anyway. Right. So, final loading screen. Just gotta wait a moment for it to all load, and then we can get on with it. Good. Oh man. I might play out my index later. Maybe a little bit of index stuff. I don't know. I have to think about it for what I'm gonna play this afternoon. I would like to do something this afternoon. Because yesterday I had other stuff to do. So, right. Power. Coal. That's easy peasy. We just need to find out where there's coal ore. Miles away. And not quite where I hoped it would be either. I was hoping it would be somewhere over there. Oh man. Absolutely miles away. Right. Let's go and find out where this coal thing is. Let's go and have a look and see what we can find. Because it would be good to kind of scout the area so you have an idea of what we're looking at. And I don't remember this little hill being here, but that must have just been me being blind. Yeah. Scout for the coal. Ooh, not like quartz. It's probably like up there or something, isn't it? Oh no, this is going to be a right pain in the arse, isn't it? To get this coal. Oh man, why can't it be coal just a little bit closer? Why can't it just be a little bit easier to get to? Why does it have to be miles away? We're going to have to foundation some of this stuff to get a nice path to the coal. Must be up. Maybe we'll have to go build very vertically and straight up. We'll have to build a foundation tower or something. There's a power slug there. Might grab that on my way back. Oh! Didn't realise I'd spawned bees. Oh, you're just following me, that's fine. You can follow me. I've got no problem with that. Don't whack me though. Ow! Ow! Come at me, bitches. You got nothing on my zappy machine. My zappy thing. I could do something to eat actually if I've got any food on me, which I don't. I really should have probably left some of this stuff behind. Okay, we're not going that way. We're going to go over. It must be just straight up. So we're going to go straight up. We've got a bunch of foundation in our inventory, unfortunately, or concrete. Ah, some nuts. We'll take those and eat those. Fantastic. Right, let's go. Yeah, okay. What's up here actually while I'm over here? apart from a few bees. There's a power slug over there. Oh, I can just see a couple of power slugs. It's falling off the edge. Ow. Come here. Get you. Ah, got you. Nice. Good. Let's get this power slug. Oh, you can see my factory. It doesn't look very big from up here, does it? I think expanding in that direction is the right way to expand because it's very flat compared to the rest of this place. Oh, bit of lag. Bit of lag. Oh, I wonder if we can climb up the cliff face. It looks like there's a path. It looks like they've kind of made a path out of the rocks. I don't have a lot of health left. Go away, bee. Oh, come on! The game lagged at the wrong time. God damn it, now I have to go back again. I don't know. It was up there, wasn't it? That's where I came from. Right, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's go back. What's with that? What's that weird bulbous looking thing up there? Oh, get some more nuts while we're here, because nuts are useful. Right, we're almost at full health. That actually would be really fantastic being at full health. I should probably try and make sure I'm at full health most of the time, rather than wandering around at like 3. Fantastic. Nice. We are a lot more equipped now with this extra health to fight stuff. Right, let's go. Let's get up this little hill. In fact, there's an alien carapace thing here. Yep. Right, let's go. Up we go. Yeah, I still don't know the right way of dealing with the poisonous gas. How do you get through it without... I mean, obviously you could just walk through it and that would be fine, in theory, but you just take damage. I think you can get, like... you can get equipment or something that will help you with the poisonous gas. But I'm not quite sure. See, this is clearly designed to be a staircase. Would let me up. Come on. This is slightly uphill. I can't crouch jump. There we go. It's useful to have some foundation with you, to have some concrete when exploring, so you can kind of just... Yeah, where do we want to go? This way. Player is in the way, yep. Okay. Obviously, I'll get rid of it all in a second. Not going to leave that there because it's just a waste of concrete at the moment. I'm going to need a way up and down here eventually. I don't think the jump pads are powerful enough to get you up quite this high. Oh, it's a yellow power slug. Oh, yes. Those are good. We're very nearly there. Got a tower, nerd pole all the way up. I don't want to get out of range, so I'll get rid of this and we'll start again. Nice, we did it. We made it to the top after. There's bound to be a better way up or a faster way up, but who knows? Right here somewhere, around this corner. Oh, there it is. Nice. So. There's two options. We could either plop down a miner. Oh, come on! You piece of shit! That's... fuck off. Oh, come on! I didn't die, but... Oh, man. That was rude. What an asshole. What an asshole. Let's try again. Let's get... Well, we know where it is. So, I think it might be best to bring the coal down. But where do I put the coal power plants? Is the question. I don't know. I don't know. I need to get down. I need to get down. Ow. That hurt a lot. Right. I think if we... flatten out a nice big area. Actually, there's 2 limestone nodes here, which is quite useful. I don't really want to put the coal power plants up there, because that's very far away from everything and kind of inconvenient when it comes to wanting to make steel. Although I'm going to need another source of coal for that, aren't I? It's going to have to come from somewhere. The default starting location is certainly easier for getting coal. Much easier. What I'm going to do. We need to bring over some foundation so we can kind of build onto the same grid, because I don't want to build on a different grid. It's not too far away when once you get to the top of the cliff. It's just there, isn't it? So perhaps somewhere around here is quite flat. What's that? more iron ore. I didn't even realise you had more iron ore there. Cool, that'd be fun in future. How many times must I have walked past that? Who knows? Oh well, right. Right, let's get a... I know it's not a proper ladder, but it'll do for now. I think we want to go at least one higher, I think, probably on this case, because it's... if we want it to be completely flat, which we do, because we don't want the rocks poking out or anything. That rock will still poke out, though. But then we probably don't want to go much higher because of the mine, to be honest. No, I think we do want to go higher because... yeah, there's a whole bunch of other rocks around here. They're gonna get in the way. Is that high enough? It's gonna be kind of encroaching on this bridge a little bit. That's the only thing. That rock will still be poking out very slightly. But that's fine. I can deal with a very, very slight amount of rock poking out. Going. I mean, we can change the height later. Really, it's mainly about making sure keeping it on the same grid because I like that idea of having it all together. And it allows us to get around a bit easier if we start building like paths and stuff to all these. Oh, hang on, it's not even nearly high enough yet. Ah, crap. Good. We're still good. We're good. I like to try and make the foundation somewhat follow the landscape, so that it's not just... although, we totally could just go up and make a big flat area in the sky. Hide aim location. High enough? Yeah, that's high enough to cover. That's high enough to go over basically everything around here apart from that big rock, but that's fine. I'll probably just go straight. I won't go back down again. I'll just keep going up. Actually, if we kind of build this up, this will be a very big flat area. Gonna need some more foundation. That's a very big hitbox on that tree. Amazing how much we've got through the concrete, really. We had so much concrete, and now we're down to about 60. That'll be fine. It'll look interesting, but it'll be right once we get more of it down. Hopefully we've got some more concrete going. Built now. What's that? It's different coloured water. That's like a salt or like an iron something or other. No idea. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh crap! Ow! Not very good with those ladders. Okay, if you just reverse onto the ladder, you'll climb down it. That's very useful. I'm kind of a bit used to expecting me to have to kind of fall down a little bit and jump onto it, like you do in Gary's mod and general Half-Life stuff. Concrete. Oh man, we got loads of this stuff. Great. Did I happen to just... I just about had enough space in my inventory for all of those stacks. Right. We should get coal up and running as soon as we can. I mean, I think we should have all the resources available to us, even if the power cuts out, to actually get a coal power plant going. But we're going to need a few. One isn't going to be enough for all of our power needs straight away. Because I want to basically completely rid ourselves of the biomass burner. It would be nice if you could have, I was thinking about this earlier, if you could have like a automatic on and off kind of like separate power grid, but still have it connected, so like a power switch or something like that, where so that the coal miners can be connected to the coal power plants, but if the coal power plants cut out, then it will switch over to a biomass burner. That's what would be cool to see. I would like to see that. This is much quicker to get over here now, actually. Now that we've got a path and ladders and stuff. I'm a bit worried I'm placing... Oh. We're nearly there, are we, with these? Got another foundation on there, so we can keep going up. Right. Don't get to the top. I can't aim that high. Fantastic. Gonna place a whole bunch of ladders. Still have enough stuff. We're still not quite there yet. We're very, very nearly there. Ah, crap. Crap. No! I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Oh, right. I'm gonna go and get myself a drink quickly because I didn't beforehand, which was silly. So I'll be back in a minute or so. Then we'll try and finish off that big Tower of Doom in the distance. So I'll be back in a minute or so. You can enjoy watching some stuff do things Well, I've got. Right, back. I got myself a drink. Let's go. Yes. Let's go and finish this off. Can we pick up some? Actually, we've got. I need to grab the stuff from my inventory box first. Let's have a look. Oh, we're nearly. I think we're basically there. I think with the foundation. It's just the Tower of Doom rising up over the landscape. It would be nice if the landscape was a little bit less extreme in places. Like, just some calm, rolling hills would be nice for, like... No. I mean, obviously the landscape is very interesting. But if you had, like, calm, rolling green hills... in, like, that kind of place... That'd be quite nice, because that'd be a really nice place to build. Really flat, really big, open space. And it just looks nice. So, turns out you can't grab onto a ladder while you're falling, which is annoying. This is a long climb, isn't it? It's almost like I feel like I'm just kind of going straight up into heaven with this. I suppose I did. It did take me to heaven a minute ago when I fell off it. Let's get the foundation up. Yeah. Bugger! Not again! Not again! Let me grab onto the thing! Oh man, that's so dangerous, that ladder. Alright. Right, let's go back. We're nearly there, basically, with the foundation. Actually, I think we are there. Just need to not fall off. Would be a good thing. Good idea. I think we need a better way of getting up. Like a jump pad or something like that would be good. I'm not sure if the jump pads would be powerful enough to get me all the way up there, but we'll just have to see. Oh, that tree has got a dodgy. It's got a dodgy hitbox on it. I don't have my chainsaw because it's over here. I think I'm definitely going to need one of those slime things though. How am I going to get the power down here? I'm going to need those wall power nodes because it's a long ass way for the power to go. Right, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Good. I have to cut down that tree. Oh, no, out of fuel. Nope, not going to do that. This is... look at that. This is really... I didn't even look at this last time. Look at that. That's a massive open space. Maybe we should build up here. Pretty good view. Look at that. Pretty good view of the whole world, pretty much. There's another wreck on top of that hill. Oh, it's a hill. Big ass rock. And there's water over there as well. I mean, there's a lot of water around. Not a problem. It's not too far in the grand scheme of things. It's just because you have to go up that really high ladder. Come get me if you think you can. So, yeah, we could just build over there, couldn't we? We could just build our power plant kind of on this big, flat, open space. I say it's flat. It can be flat if I foundation it. And it will be flat. Look at how much space we have for power plants. We can just keep going. We can just keep going with the and we've got water as well, which you need, obviously. Got all of this space that we can use. I mean, to be fair, if we wanted to, because we're so high up, we could just go out that way as much as we wanted to, really. And basically make a massive flat area above everything that we've already built. Maybe one day if we get to the point where we need to do that, we will, but not right now. There's a couple of slugs around here. I want to get the slugs. We are out of power. Fantastic. Well, I'd like to get the coal up and running because I think we've got everything we need for coal. We're not really producing anything of interest right now. Everything is just kind of working away, apart from concrete, which is useful. Why do they just fall from the sky? See, I can fight those things if I want to. Yeah, this is nice. It's like a kind of a crater lake. Right, power slug. Got 2 green power slugs now. Nice. Is that something interesting? That's sulfur by the looks of it. Ow! Oh, Caterium. Oh, you need this to make quick.
New technologies can be developed based on this new superconductive gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Ah. Oh, I need some explosives. Oh. Well, we'll have to kind of explore this a bit more later on, won't we, once we've got more stuff. Hiding behind this big limestone chunk at the moment. Run away! Leave me alone. I don't know if I care that much about digging up limestone and iron ore, to be honest. Caterium is one thing, but iron ore and limestone are just boring and pointless. It's free to have in my inventory. We need to get back up onto our... we can go this way. Run away! What's that? That's something new I haven't looked at yet. Oh god, there's a lot of these dudes around. Copper ore. Oh, that's boring. Get off of there. Yes, I'm thinking we go out sideways. Yeah. Given that we're literally above a lake, we don't need to worry about water for this. Particularly. We might need... I don't know how the water pump works. I assume you have to put it in the water to some degree. Obviously, we're going to want to put down quite a lot of foundation, aren't we? So we've got lots of space for coal power plants. I do appreciate that foundations and stuff can just float. I think this game would be a lot harder if it had to be supported, because you'd have to kind of go fill in the area underneath it. Yeah, we basically have everything we need for coal, apart from the rotors, which we can get from machines and stuff. Oh no, I've got to go down this ladder. Oh god, that's gonna take forever. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Nice if we could slide down a bit faster rather than having to climb all the way down, or whatever. Shit, no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh man, why is I was coming back here anyway? I was coming back here for rotors and more concrete and that sort of thing. So that would be what I'll bring back with me. I also need a miner, a portable miner, so I can make a miner. I might turn this off because we don't necessarily need smart plating, and it'd be good to kind of build up some of the rotors in the meantime. Right, so I need a portable miner. Everything is just stopped for now. Easy peasy, some copper plates and some copper rods. Copper. Not copper, iron plates and iron rods. Right, let's keep it going. Let's keep going over here. We only really need one, don't we, now? Right, we've got everything we need for a miner. That's good. Do you have everything we need for a biomass burner? That would be very useful, because that way we can set up a single biomass burner to power the coal while we get the coal power plants up and running. Rather than me bringing a whole bunch of cabling over there at the moment. If I do it this way, it means I can get the coal up and running and then connect everything else up. So I have 5 coal generators. I don't know the exact ratio. I think it's like 9 is the ratio, but who knows. I also need to make a water pump. A water extractor. That needed 10 as well. And some copper sheets. What was it called? This stuff. So we're going to need a lot more rotors. In fact, we're gonna have to set up some. We're gonna have to turn the power back on at least a little bit so we get the rotors being made. Those have still got stuff in them. It'll be these ones that haven't got anything in them. Right, that'll get everything going. Keep it all moving along nicely. For now, until we get coal up and running, and that'll be our nice primary source of power, which will be fantastic. So great. It'll be so great once we've got coal. I'm so excited. Let's go. Come on. Might be a good idea to get a fluid buffer at some point. I don't know what the requirements are for fluids. I don't know how the fluids work, or how much you need, or how much we're gonna, like, whether I need 2 fluid extractors for the same number of coal power plants. Who knows? I'm pretty certain it was just a plain. It was just a normal one, wasn't it? If it's impure, I'll be sad because it means it'll be 30. But I'm hoping it'd be great if it's a pure one, because that means we'll be digging at 120 per minute, which means we can have loads of coal power plants. But I'm expecting it to just be a normal one. It's pure! Fantastic! That means we'll get shitloads of coal. I don't know if all coal veins are pure, but who knows. Let's put these in my hands again. Get out of here. Oh no, I didn't bring any biomass. Oh, that was silly. I meant to, so I can get all this running. I mean, there's lots around, so I can make some. I can just put down that thing. Is that another coal? Is that another coal vein? Coal thing right next to it, and it's also pure. Holy crap! That's going to be useful. That's gonna. This is a good place to set up a coal power plant station. What we're going to do with it. We'll stick with one for now. Right, not quite where I want it to be. Here we go. Fantastic. What? It doesn't need to be on every one, does it? It just needs to kind of just bring it out straight. Different on a bus, because you want to be able to extend it later on, but for this it doesn't need to be like that. So, we do need the coal. We also need a water extractor. Place it on deep water. This thing is huge. This thing is absolutely massive. Ah, crap, I just jumped off. You call that deep water, but fine. It's actually pretty shallow water. You could probably walk in that if you were... Right. How much? It gives... I'm assuming it gives you... It allows you to transport it 10 meters upwards. Okay. I think 10 meters is going to be enough, if I'm honest. Fantastic. Pipeline. We do actually we do have enough. Is this good enough? I feel like I probably could have put that in a slightly better place. I clicked the thing. Oh, I clicked the thing. Stupid. I'll have to see if we can get this this pump into a smaller hole as possible. Production water extractor. This thing requires way too much clearance. Like, this... Well, at least the top of it does anyway. Clearance. This thing, it's so massive, isn't it? It's absolutely fucking huge. Like, I get it, you know, from at the ground level, but here it just doesn't need to be that big. I'm going to assume that's going to work, but I haven't got a clue. That might not be might need to put a pump in there. Which we can do if we need to. Certainly could do with a fence. I don't end up falling down there again. Which I will end up doing at some point. pretty short reinforced iron plates, funnily enough. So right, so we're going to have to go back anyway for some more resources for the coal burners. Don't need any concrete for any of these builds. Well, either of these things. We're going to need some anyway for things like belt conveyor. What are they called? The conveyor poles. We're going to need some for the conveyor poles regardless. So, right. We need to go and get some more rotors, cables, and reinforced iron plates. Hopefully this time I won't die from falling off the ladder. Let's see. Perhaps jump away. Let's go. I can also pick up some biofuel while I'm at home as well. Let's go. Get down this ladder. Oh, come on. Oh, very nearly. I nearly fell off. I very, very nearly fell off. Oh, I didn't. We're safe. We don't have to run back. Although actually... Oh, come on. I wanted to look around. I didn't want to fall off. I just wanted to look around. Anyway. That means we can get some cables while we're here, which we need. We can get some rotors and some reinforced iron plates, which is what we needed. We should have it. I don't know how the pumps work, so I could have I could need more. I don't know. Well, at least this will give us 2 power plants. We've got everything else. Or 3. We've got everything else in our box already as it is, so that's fine. We're good. That's not a problem. Whee! It's a long way. We need to get some better transport over here, like jump pads or something like that. Be fantastic. Let's go. Up my ladder of power. Or my ladder of doom, because I've died about 5 times going up and down this ladder. Do you have everything? I really need to take my my power slugs back. I've just got them sitting in my inventory. And the Caterium. I do need to get this stuff back at some point. Ugh, this ladder is so tedious and frustrating. So obviously we're going to need coal in some other from somewhere else at some point, aren't we? Because we're going to need a secondary source for things like steel, and I think I say things like steel. That's all the only other thing you need coal for, as far as I'm aware. So, power, coal generator. Fantastic. Nice. So they need 50... they consume 45 meter cubes per minute. And they consume coal-wise... no idea. I've got no idea. nice if it told you kind of what the consumption rate of coal is. That'd be convenient. Right, so we're obviously going to need to kick-start this whole process with a biomass burner. From what I remember, it was 9 or something like that to the coal generators, but I got no idea. You could have 9 coal generators to 1 mine, but I could be completely wrong. I think we basically just need to put a bit of coal in one and let it go. And then just watch it for a minute. Stick that in there. Fantastic. Let's bring this down here. Nice, good. And then we also just need to get the... This is where it turns out we need 2 biomass generators to get enough power just for the pump. Or something stupid like that. There we go. Right. I guess we can turn this on. Well, well, actually, it'll need water, won't it? So we can get the pipeline over here. These carry 300, don't they? So, if a pump, how much is the pump output? This thing, 120. So that means 1 water extractor can support 3 coal burners. In theory. Oh, doorbell. Yeah. So 1 coal extractor can support 1 water extractor can support 3 coal burners. Fine. Whereas this pipeline can... This pipe type could support 6. I can't turn quite that sharply. Get there. Right, okay. I think the best way of doing this. Oh, you can flush. Oh, cool. Actually, we want a little bit more space, don't we, on this? Bring it over a little bit further. unfortunately, I can't. I might have to just raise the might have to raise the what you call it, the belts up, because I can't raise. I think I probably can. Yeah, I can raise the pipes up. Okay. Because it's much easier to climb over belts than it is to climb over these pipes. But that means I'm going to need a pump, probably. If I don't have one on. If I don't need one already. Taller, higher up? No. Okay. I really don't know what I'm doing with these pipes, to be honest. I've never really done this before. Oh, I need some more copper sheets. I don't have enough copper sheets. We have enough to get one going at least. Right, which is what's important. Good to get one, at least one of these working. I'm pretty certain it will still be 9, but I don't know. I mean, for now I'll just split it as it is. And we shall see, won't we? Oh, I can't afford that. Whatever. These don't need to be Mark III. Especially if it's being split into 2. So, we've got water, we've got coal. Yeah, we might have to rethink this pipe at some point. Do I have enough to make a pipeline pump? I do have enough to make a pump, at least one pump if I need to. So, all good. We haven't capped out on power, which is nice. Okay. Now we've capped out on power. Oh no, the other one has. The main power is cut out, but that's fine because we don't need that right now. That's not doing anything. You swim faster if you're slightly higher up in the water. That's a bit weird. So by the looks of it, we do need a pump. That is more than 10 meters high. I'm not 100% certain I put that in the right direction. So definitely have this time. So we should see it coming through here now. There we go, flow rate, up it goes. And because it gives it a head lift of 20 meters, that shouldn't have a problem. We should start to see this coal power plant kick in any moment. No power, still got no water. The water's still coming through. Are we really gonna need another pump? I don't have it. I'm gonna have to go back and get some copper sheets. Ugh. It might be easier to raise, because obviously belts don't require head lift. Well, that's fine. See, that's fine. I don't understand. That's absolutely fine. Oh, it would help if it was rotated the correct way. It is producing power. Good. It is getting water, and it is producing power. So, it uses 1 coal per 4 seconds. So, that means, how many does it use in a minute? We're going to have to do some maths. Aren't we, for this? So... how much power does this produce? 75 megawatts. That's pretty good. It's pretty nice. So this should be a completely self-sufficient system now. 100% self-sufficient. This single coal power plant is powering the stuff that needs to power itself. Which is nice. So if we're producing 120 coal per minute, and this is doing it takes 4 seconds for 1, that means it takes 15 per minute, right? Is that correct? It takes 15 per minute, so so it takes 15 per minute. So that means we've got 120 divided by 15. Is that sounds like 9? No, that'd be 8. Okay, 8, that's good. Good enough. Yeah. Okay, so it'll be like a double, rather than triple splitting every point, it'll be a double splitting. So double it to, let's do like a 3, 2, 4, 8. So three lines of splitters will split it enough into 8 of them. So one pipeline. So we're gonna need, if we're gonna have 8 coal burners, we're gonna need 4 pumps. By the sounds of it, 4 water collectors, whatever they're called. Extractor. Raise it to 150% of 180. They need, how much do they need? No, if one of these supplies 3 of these, then we're going to need 3 water extractors, not 4. God, it's so complicated. 45 per minute. Oh, because it's 120 per minute, isn't it? It's not 40. So we're gonna have, if we boost those, then they'll be okay. If we boost those up to 150 per minute, 150 water per minute, then that'll be maximizing what we get out of this pump. Get out of each pump, is that right? I mean, or we could just really just throw one all the way up to 150%, and that would give us 180. Then we just need one more pump would cover us for. God, it's all complicated. Oh, think about it. But we've got coal power somewhat going. It's just not doing anything right now. Really. So it might be a good idea to bring some of this power back with us. But I think I want it to be self-sufficient. Maybe it might be good, not a bad idea, to have one of the coal power plants powering just this, and then 7 doing the rest of the factory, because that way the coal power plants will never run out of fuel, even if we overload it. Well, they wouldn't run out of fuel anyway. If it turns off, it turns off. I don't. I have to think about how we want this to be laid out as well, because I'm not quite sure like the way the pipes are laid out. Right. I want to have another think about the pipes, because we also need, if it splits into 2, we need some more copper sheet and some more reinforced iron plates. So let's go back, because at the moment this isn't doing anything for us anyway, and it's just wasting. Well, we wouldn't be wasting anything considering the resources are infinite. So that we can have in total from all the coal that's up here 16 coal power plants until we get a Mark II miner. God, this is a process now that you've got to add water to it. I don't need all these copper wires. Right, I'm going to get on the ladder, walk backwards, and I'm going to stare at the ladder. I'm not going to turn around. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to keep my eye on the ladder so I don't end up falling off. Right. Good. Are we there yet? Nearly there. Nearly there. Oh, come on! Oh my god, I was so nearly there. I was right at the bottom of the goddamn ladder. And I fell off the fucking foundation. And that's killed me. Come on. Not cool. Not cool. Thing is, I wanted to dump some of the stuff in the storage and the MAM and that sort of thing. I need a faster way of getting up there, really, because it's very slow at the moment. We'll have to invest in some jump pads as soon as we can. They're not massively expensive, but just need to get those at some point. It's crouch jump in the water. Let me up the thing, let me up the thing. Oh, I can't get up there, I have to go around. Here we are. Let's get our stuff back and go home. Dump off some of this stuff that we don't need on us. Don't need this limestone, for example. So that means we've got space for 5 more coal generators, which is nice. I think we've got capacity for that from the coal that we've got. I wonder what our current power usage is. I'll turn it all on quickly and have a look, because that'll tell us how many we need. Yeah, before we start connecting everything up. We were looking at about 100, so to be honest, 2 coal power plants would cover that plus more. But we don't, which is ridiculous compared to all the biomass burners that I've already got. Oh god, I don't have that many reinforced iron plates lying around. Because I turned them off, that's why. More rotors because we need them, especially if we need to make pumps and stuff. We are going to want to get some power up and running for long, because we're going to want to get the factories going again for the resources. Let's dump out some of this copper wire. We don't need all this copper wire. Let's dump out some of this other stuff as well that we just don't need. Oh, colour gunner's finished. I forgot I was doing that.
Equipment unlocked.
Deuterium research is finished. We need 10 of that, 50 of that even. So we'll research the yellow power slug. That's good. That's another thing we can research. And we just need the purple power shards. Do you have anything we can research? Really? Not really. Colour cartridges, we've got loads of petals, we could just get that going. Well, that only takes like 3 seconds, so don't need that. Don't. I'll turn those. I'll keep those. I don't think I need screws for anything. None of the buildings require screws. So let's stick these screws away. I imagine the screw boxes are probably pretty full. Right. So I'm not really using the screws for much, am I? Especially with the reinforced iron plates not doing anything. Top one's got lots of space in it though. Right, so what else did we need? I think we could probably get some more copper sheet, just because it's so useful for so many things. I might take some biofuel with me just for potentially cutting down trees that are in the way. I put some in here, didn't I? They're not. Oh no, I've still got it in my inventory. Okay, I thought I'd left it behind. Get some more concrete as well, because concrete is always useful. Right. So what was it that ran out of power? Everything kind of ran out of power. I don't think I need power really. I don't really think I need it at the moment. Apart from the reinforced iron plates, actually you need quite a lot of those just for the coal burners. But once I've got the couple of coal burners up and running and connected, then I'm not too worried. It might not be a bad idea to bring over a power line anyway while we're at it. While we're heading over there, just so we can connect everything up to the coal when we get to that point. I don't know how we're going to get it up that big cliff. I have to think about that, because that's going to be a bit of an interesting one. Oh, I just fell off. Fortunately, it's not going to kill me. Let's get around. Goes through the ground, but who cares? We might just be able to put them on the wall. Ooh, I really need to get rid of that tree. Let's do that now. Get rid of this tree before it knocks me off and kills me. Why did I get 8 limestone? Where did I get that from? Okay, so that's not going to work. It might work. Something like this. Oh no, come on! I didn't. Oof. I managed to land on the thing. I didn't need to do that right. I need to go up and stop, not move to the side or anything like that. Go up and just stop. Floor is too steep. That's not. Fantastic! Look at this. Now, I wouldn't normally put power poles right next to each other, but this is going to be like the ultimate connection between getting this and the rest of the factory connected. So we do need to get at least 2 coal power plants up and running before we can do anything about it. I brought the power slugs, but I didn't make them into things. So we're going to have to make a craft bench. Right. Let's have a look at getting this upgraded a little bit so we can get 150 out of it or more. 200%. Just need to admit. 45. Why does it need 45? Why can't it need 40? The fact that it needs 45 is really annoying. Right, so logistics. Fine. Can I stick another? We want to get. I think we want to get at least 2 up and running. I thought 3 be good, because that's roughly what we can support. Right. So we're gonna need another splitter in here somewhere. So this will be 2 into these will be the another one of these, and we need another splitter somewhere else. Right, move it over a little bit. Right, there we go. Good. So we're going to need pipeline support, roughly about there. Okay, so hopefully there should be enough pressure to bring this up anyway. In theory, there should be enough pressure, because it couldn't raise it up 20 meters. Connect that in to all 3 of these. See, what might make sense is if we bring in, it's going to be enough, 45 plus 45, 80, 90 plus 45, yeah. What is 45 times by 3? 135, so we did need to increase it a little bit to support all 3 of these, but that's fine. So these should just be producing power. Got no water in them. Oh yeah, because there's no water being pumped. There we go, water's coming through, fantastic. 135 plus 40. In fact, we can, with 150%, we can get 4 out of this, I think, can't we? Exactly, we can perfectly get 4 coal power plants out of that one pump. Exactly. So I think we'll do that. We'll get 1 more in. Because why not? Fantastic. We need to make these all Mark 2s. these can all be Mark 1s considering they split off. It won't be 120. That is 120, but these aren't. These will be less than that. Great, so we should have a whole shitload of power on this grid. Capacity 300 megawatts. Fantastic. And it's self-sufficient. So, connect this up to there. Fantastic. Boom. Look at that. We've got such a ridiculous amount of power capacity. It's incredible. Look at all this water and all this crazy piping going on. I like the pipes. They look cool. Kind of remind me a little bit of Portal. I don't know what it is about them, but they kind of remind me of the well, Portal 2 anyway, the sort of the underground bit. Look at this. Looks great. Got all this power coming out now. And we have the thing is we have capacity for more easily. We can make we can expand that no problem. And we will need to at some point because we're so our maximum consumption right now is 170. Woo. And we've got capacity for 340. So we're not too far off needing more, to be honest. Although we're going to need another pump. And yeah, so once we've got the other 4 in, we'll be able to get the other coal deposit. We can go right in and get some more, can't we? That'd be great. Fantastic. I think it's interesting that there's a limitation on how much you can pump fluids wise. Like there's like a technical limitation. I think that's really interesting. Obviously, I wish I knew, but I don't know what it is. Right. Looking good now that we've got some coal going, and it also means now that we don't have to worry that much about power. It's just not a thing we're going to have to worry about. We don't have to worry about filling up the biomass generators or anything like that. We can just plonk down some more coal power plants and our problem will be solved. So, if we want to add in another thing, we would need 4 more coal power plants, power generators, a water extractor, and at least 1 pipeline pump, wouldn't we? And then the rest of it's kind of just bits and bobs, isn't it? Running at half, 60% efficiency, not bad. It's amazing, it's incredible how much it's fluctuating. I didn't really think, it'd be nice if it fluctuated less, really. But, whatever. It must just be because of the intermittent pumping of the water and the mining of the coal and things like that, where it's not running 100% efficiently. Because if everything was running 100% efficiently, they would be running constantly and you wouldn't have power fluctuations, would you? It would just be going on its own, just straight line. Ow! That was not very kind. Right, we need to now make the dangerous trek back home. I say it shouldn't be dangerous. It's just a ladder, but it is dangerous because every time, basically every time I've tried to get back, I've died, which is really stupid. I don't think I've successfully returned back to the main factory for a while. I've got loads of copper sheets available. Need some more cables. Need some more rotors. Need some more reinforced iron plates. Right, we've done the most dangerous bit, which is good. We just need to get to the end. This is where I die falling down the very last little ledge. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Totally something I would do. Right, now that we've got a slightly more constant source of power, we can get the iron plates upgraded. I say more constant. It is a completely constant source of power that we don't even have to think about, because it'll just keep going and it's just powering itself. We obviously will need to think about our power usage, but not fuel. Power usage, we are definitely going to need some more sooner rather than later. It's not going to be a hang around for a bit kind of deal. It's going to be try and get that done soon. Right, I'm going to leave that there for now, but we can get rid of all of these. Nice. Fantastic. Right. We didn't... what do we need for this, actually? I haven't thought about what we need for the next one of these. Basic steel. Hypertubes. Oh, these would be fantastic for getting back up to the top and getting around the base. Hypertubes. They're the answer for getting up to the coal place, aren't they? I don't know how you make them, but it sounds like fun. But we need steel for that, so that's going to be a thing we need to work on. For that we need modular iron frames. Oh, there was... Well, we found some iron, didn't we? But we're going to need some coal for steel, that's the problem. Because you need iron ore, don't you? So we will need a whole separate source of iron ore. So we'll have to use that one over there. Where do we get our coal from? I mean, there's obviously the option of bringing down that second coal vein that's up there. But considering there's two very good coal veins in very close proximity to each other, but the power plants, I kind of don't want to use that for elsewhere. Right, let's have a think about getting this set up. Getting these what they're called, getting this coal power plant set up again, get some more power generation, just so that we've got a nice fat buffer to keep us going for a while. Because we don't really... The thing is, the power is fluctuating by like 20%, which is ridiculous. It must just be where things are obviously maxing out and stuff like that. We still need biofuel, because we'll still need it for the chainsaw. Obviously not as desperately as we needed it for power, but it'd be good, it'd be useful. Do we have 100 petals? We've got loads of petals. Let's get the paint gun researched, or whatever we're doing with that. Have we gotten through our supply of... We have. Got through our entire supply of limestone now. Because we really don't need these splitters. We are only pulling in 60 per minute anyway. We want 133, slightly under. There we go. Because yes, it'll back up slightly, but it'll be fine. Right, good. We sorted that out, because that was a bit of an inefficiency in terms of not very useful. It was great when we really needed concrete, because it was just powering it out. Now that we've kind of got rid of all the concrete that we had, and all the limestone, we just don't need to have it going at such full blast and using up so much power. We still need to find the pale berries. Oh, we need some steel for that, okay, and some stators. Fungus-like vegetation, unknown chemical element, bacterium, alien organisms. Still don't have any alien organs. I think you get those from the spittery things, I think. What I remember. It's been a little while. Why do I have so much iron ore in that chest? Anyway. Don't have anything particularly excess in there. That's fine. I've got enough. Oh, I've got some more reinforced iron plates from digging up those things. So that's good. Gonna need a few more though, because we're gonna need the Mark II. Do we need the Mark II belt? We don't need any Mark II belts. Just take a few more anyway. Right, so we've got enough for 4 more coal generators. We should certainly have enough resources for the pipes anyway. Got 150. I might take one more stack of copper sheet. We're going to need another. We're going to need a copper sheet production to come back again. But it was the right call to move over to the copper wire. 100%. It was the right call. I can't wait to get the hypertube. It's going to be just flying around from then on, flying up to the coal power and down again. I assume it needs power. Maybe it might be worth giving that power of its own, so we don't have to walk anywhere. Right. I kind of like the idea of having a separate power plant just for the power plant production stuff. I don't know. So that it never stops. So that it's always within its limit, and it just never stops. Something we could do. But then we'd be missing out on the power we get from that. We're missing out on 75 megawatts of power. I don't think it's necessary, really. It sounds like it could be a good idea functionally, but I don't think it is. Right, so we're certainly going to want another pipe, aren't we? Because they only hold 300. Yeah. Go. Whack out way more power. Nice. Right, and then we just need some power poles. Good. Nice. Then we just need some more splitters. We need some splitters in here. We've got more than enough stuff for that, I think. So we want a splitter at this level. There. And the splitter. There. Splitter there, and then this is going to come straight through, isn't it? Into there. Don't need another splitter. More space. Nice. There we go. We'll have coal coming into these ones. So that, well, it'll mean the coal mine is running at maximum efficiency rather than not, I guess. So, where do we put the next? It's over here. Good idea. Production, water extractor. Then we need a, where is it? Where's the pipeline pump? There. There it goes. Nice. But yeah, we're also going to want to upgrade that one up. We're going to want to make it go on to 150%. Oh, make it over. Oh, don't want to fall down the next one. Pipeline system here, bring it to the height. Nice, there we go. So then we want crap. I didn't realise it was going to go straight down there. That's fine. Good. Right. Good, we didn't fall to our deaths. Come on, can I get up here? Can if I crouch jump. Fantastic. Right, we're nearly there. We've nearly got this done. Let's need to put in a bit more foundation. Good. Because otherwise I just fall off again. I don't really want to fall off again. I went to the right place. Nice. So we just want to basically probably want one more pipeline support about here, I think. Good. Just connect these up. God, this is going to be so much power. Oh God, it's going to look incredible. It already does look incredible, but it's going to look even more incredible. There. That. That's it there. Fantastic. Then last couple into these ones. Oh, that's what I want. Production. Logistics. There we go. Pipeline. Production across. Stick that on there. Come over here and stick that one in there. Nice. Good. Fantastic. We've got loads of power now. Loads and loads of power. This is going to keep us going for fucking ages. We've got 450 capacity, 600 capacity. Solid. Look at that. 600 capacity. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And there's nothing to worry about. We're going to have no problems with power for ages now. We can go and expand out the rest of our factory, which is nice. And it'll just do its own thing. The power still fluctuates quite a lot, but with 600 available power, we shouldn't have to worry about that too much. Right. Let's head back. The perilous ladder of doom. And get back to the rest of the factory. Oh god, this needs to be improved. This method of getting down is so dangerous. I can't believe I've died so many times on this ladder. It's just so dangerous. I think pretty certain this ladder has a higher kill count than I do in this game. It's killed me more times than I've killed anything else. Right, here we are. Let's not fall off the foundation like I did that one time and died a horrible death. Let's go. It's such a long walk. I can't wait to get the hypertubes. The hypertubes are going to be a solid addition to the base, be able to get up to the power. I could, if I really wanted to, basically move a bunch of the base up into the sky, which would be very useful for space. But I need the iron. We need all the resources from the mines and that sort of thing. Oh. Steel is probably the next job on the list. Getting steel up and running is going to be the next job. So we need to get whatever these are, the reinforced iron frames or something like that. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they're called. That's the next thing on the list. And so it's going to be the next thing on the bus. Don't want to fall down there. Don't want to fall down the ladder. Nice. Got back completely safely. Makes a nice change. So we're going to need an assembler. Wherever they are, assembler. Yep. I think we're going to need those for the reinforced iron frames. What are they called? Modular frames. So we need reinforced iron plates and iron rods. 3 per minute. So we should have enough actually to we should have enough output of iron plates, reinforced iron plates, to handle that no problem. In fact, we've got like 10 per minute or something like that. Yeah. So we could actually have 2 of those, which could be useful. So let's bring this out forward a smidge. Don't need screws anytime soon, so I don't think I'll bring the second layer across, but good for now. We're good for now. Let's go. Let's get this assembly in place. What do we? How many do we want? Do we just? I think we do want 2, because they're quite slow to make. I think we're going to want to go out a little bit further. They're quite slow to make. Don't have enough. Don't have enough reinforced iron plates. Let's get some more of those. And don't have enough cable. Here we go. Let's go. Grab some cable from the cable box. Got a lot of that around. Got like a kind of. Just got everything we need just in nice boxes all over the place. It's really handy. I don't remember the last time I had to manually make something was. Obviously I had to make the power cells because I'm not going to bother setting up a factory just for those. Be no point really. Oh, I just used up my. They don't need to be. There really doesn't need to be Mark II belts, do they? They could quite comfortably be Mark I, given that they come out 5 per minute, 10 per minute. So I've got 100 already. I didn't realise we'd had that many in there. So we need to get a splitter in here. That does want to be Mark II. Nice. So do these... are we going to want Mark II into here? That's the question. 12 per minute. No. We're not going to want Mark II. Fantastic. Nice and easy. Good. So that'll be good. That'll be fine. So I'm going to want a splitter here somewhere. Fantastic, and then we're going to want a splitter in here, aren't we? Splitter! Nice, lovely, do. And we're going to want another splitter here. Look it. Oh, it just didn't look particularly straight. Fantastic, here we go. How's that power pole in 4? I'm going to have to find a power pole that hasn't got any on it. Here we go, this one, that'll do. Lovely. So, we'll get modular frames being made. Hopefully we're not quite getting the iron rods in fast enough. They're coming. They'll be fine. They're coming slowly. Right. Let's get this into a merger. Here we go. Fantastic. Again, we really don't need Mark II. And then we can get a storage container. Fantastic. Cool. Modular. What are they called? Something or other. Modular frames. That's what they're called. Modular frames being made. Fantastic. Good. 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 Nice. I like it when everything is working as it should. Right. And we've still got plenty of power. We don't need to worry about that right now. So. Now we just need to wait for that to be done, really. If we're going to have these going at full whack, then we're going to need some more iron plates. 100% we're going to need that. So we're going to do basically what we did up here. So we just need some foundation. We're going to need some more concrete for that. And we're just going to double up the iron plates production by putting another layer on top. There we go. So. What we could do, move that forward a smidge. We're going to have to get rid of this. All this is just in the way, and I'm not really using it for anything at the moment anyway. Because I just don't need it. It was really useful and important at the beginning before we had coal, but now that we've got coal, it's just taking up a bit of space, really. It's just taking up an annoying amount of space. So let's move this forward a smidge. Do what we did with the iron rods. Logistics merger on there, so we have enough space to come in behind it. Valid shape. That's basically full though, I can't move that. Could do instead. Do it like this. find it's not super neat, like I would like it to be, but it's not bad. So, if we get a Mark II belt out of here, as be the appropriate thing to do, we need to split this off once before we split it off again. Oh, we're going to need to do a double split. Might be a good opportunity to get rid of some of this iron ore that I've got lying around. Put that pole there. Don't really need it there, but it's just there anyway. So, split there, and then we need another splitter somewhere else, like here, I guess. God, no, it doesn't like that. Okay, fine. So I think we'll have to slightly adjust this so we can get it in. Splitter. That's fine. Stick it all around. Nice, looks good. We're going to need some proper ladders to get up here. This is sort of a bit of a weird way of getting up here, I guess. I mean, it works. So, where do we put the foundries? Where do they, not foundries, the things. So they line up with those squares there. Are they actually on the edge of the square, or are they? Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Okay. Production. Smelter. We've got all the stuff we need for a smelter. No problems. Fantastic. Pick these up. Nice. I can probably just pull power from over here. Nice. Then we just need a couple of constructors on the ends. They couldn't come any closer, could they? Because no, that was the closest I could get them. Fine. So iron plate, iron ingot, and iron ingot. Fantastic. And then we just need to we need to merge these. Merge those. We did Mark II conveyor lift. It's not quite lined up, actually. Can I line? I don't think I would be able to line up because it would be so close. Do. It's gonna be a little bit dodgy, but it'll be fine. Let's get up some height. This is an invalid shape. It's fine. Just need a little bit more space there. This is a little bit dodgy, and a bit weird, but whatever. Approaching space. Oh god, this is awkward. This is really awkward. Might be easier to go that way. Too steep. Oh yeah, I need to have a that far down. God, the problem is these elevators are so kind of big and bulky compared to everything else. Right. Let me have a think about this. I really want it to just be a little bit further back, but I can't really. Or maybe I could bring this forward a bit. Problem is it's filled with iron plates, and that's really not helpful for perhaps it might be better is instead of going into that one, go into that one. It's not quite as neat as like this one, which is very neat, but it's alright. I can probably put the merger in the middle if I do it that way though. So, where's the merger? The merger, that's what we want. Nice. I was gonna say, I thought that went in the middle. I was like, how did that manage to do that? But it didn't. I'm going to want to come over a little bit, aren't we? Because it's got to go kind of a bit of an S-bend. This is a bit awkward. Not as neat as I would like it to be. But it's in place. It's there. I don't know where that goes. I can kind of this way. That's a bit tall. I don't think we want it quite that tall. That doesn't need to be Mark 2. That needs to be Mark 1, doesn't it? Well, it could be Mark 2. It'd be a bit pointless if it was, though. Right, fantastic. That should be everything we need to get another set of iron plates being made. Should be good, which means we are keeping up with demand for iron plates. Which is always good. Which is always good. Go. So we'll start to see some iron plates coming down from the top now, which would be fantastic. I'd like to tidy this up because it's really not good. I don't like it. The thing is, I'll need to move this storage container forward a bit, I think. If I tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick a big ass storage container over here somewhere for now, and just I have so much random biomass. Let's just dump that in this chest. Don't need it. We have leaves, biomass. Also have some ore that I don't want. I was going to try and clear out some of that iron ore, but never mind. Can't do that now. There we go. Let's take a rest of those. Fantastic. Right. Good. Let's tidy this up because I don't like it. Logistics, conveyor merger. Down, go. There, much better. That's much more sensible and in line with that one. A bit more. Obviously it would have stifled production a little bit, but that's fine. We can deal with that. Nice. Better. I'm happy with that. Much better. Cool. So, now that we've got... How much have we got? We've got 160 iron plates per minute. Which means that actually we'll be making a surplus. Because we can only pump out 120, not 160. But that's fine. That is fine. We really could do with doing something about this stuff over here that's just on the floor. And nothing else is on the floor. The limestone... There's two limestone nodes over here that we could turn into concrete production. That wouldn't be a bad shout. Doing that at some point. So, I'm thinking that we have, rather than doing what we did here, which is, we don't need that many copper wires. We need copper sheet. I don't think copper sheet needs to be on the bus, to be honest. I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult to remove it from the bus. We would just put something else there instead, or move the it would be quite a lot of work to move the screws over. I don't know if we'll need it on the bus. We might do. Who knows? Right. So we should have lots of resources now for getting basic steel production, hopefully. Still need 150 rotors though. Okay, good. So that's all right for now. Need a little bit. Give it a few more minutes, then we'll have enough. We easily got enough modular frames. That's fine. God, my production is doing really well. This game is working, just working. Normally it's kind of like it's a bit of a hassle to get modular frames set up, but actually it was just, oh, just connect that in, done, problem solved. Takes 2 seconds. Buses are a fantastic way of building factories. Right, we need all this stuff in here. Get some 300 concrete, which I'm sure we have. Yep, no problem. Good. 300 concrete. Good. Then we just need a few more rotors and we're good. We'll be there with the steel. We can get steel up and running. That's going to be a bit of a pain because the nearest coal that's not the one that we're using for power is 820 meters that way, which means it's probably up there. Which means that we're going to need to go up again and have another ladder of doom. So I think what we can definitely start working on getting some of these going. Once we've got these rotors in place, we only need like 46 more, 36 more. Let's do the maths in my head. Yeah, we've got those, all that stuff is ready to go. It's all good. I don't think there's anything else that needs rotors and reinforced iron plates particularly, is there? It is just the smart plating. Oh, we've got 52. Fantastic. We do have enough rotors. I might disconnect that so that they just are all in the storage rather than on the belt. It's a bit annoying story. The fact that there was 50 on the belt is a bit ridiculous, really. Pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing F to pick stuff up and it's not F. It's E. Right, let's go. Let's go and get this steel stuff set up. That'd be good. We're ready to go anyway, then we can start working on get some jump pads around because it'd be so useful to be able to just fly across the base. Nice. What do we need? Vehicular transport.
Steel production
Basically
unlocked.
the same stuff.
Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An
All these
additional
require
project
steel,
part
don't
can
they?
now be
Consumption.
constructed. Progress
Way,
to the
shape, or
next
form.
phase is now possible.
Yep, steel. It doesn't require steel. That might be a good one to go for next, actually, because I basically can make that pretty quickly. Or can do that one pretty quickly. I've got loads of copper wire. That's not a problem. Here we go. Let's put that in there. Do we have enough? How many? Got loads of reinforced iron plates. Just need a bit more cable and more rotors. The rotors quite slow. Definitely going to want probably another rotor assembler at some point. Be a good idea. I can't even do that anyway. I think I've just come across the reason why it would be a good idea to put them sideways, because it's much easier to expand them sideways than it is to expand them long ways. Because the problem is I've now got this is in the way, and if I want to expand this out, it's going to be a bit of a pain, really. The thing is, I'm not doing anything with this at the moment. I can put that back down later if I need it. It would be good to get some more rotors if we can, but we just don't need all this stuff. It could take 6 minutes for the ship to come back. It's not bad. What was that meant to be? Oh, that was meant to be the bus for the rotors. Oh crap. Just disassemble this because we just don't need it here right now. Right. I'm going to fix up the rotor assembler so that it's facing that way, because it makes more sense. I think it does actually make more sense because you can more easily expand sideways. You can expand sort of outwards. iron plates come from? I must be more disassembled something. Right, assembler. Good. So, if we're going to make rotors, stick those in there. We're going to want some splitters here. I'm going to need a splitter somewhere around here. And a splitter there. Yeah, they only need a few per minute, so that's fine. That's all good. Fantastic. And then we can get power in here. There, that's better. We can get double the number of rotors coming out now, which is better, which is good. Gonna want a merger, aren't we? Somewhere. Logistics. Merger. Conveyor merger. Again, almost never gonna need Mark II for some of these things. Organization. Storage container. Fantastic. There. Always got some backed up. And then we can bring this over to Busland. Nice. Not that we're going to want it on the bus right now, but yeah. It's there for when we do want it. We're going to want production to be increased. If we're going to ever use it on the bus, clearly. It would be nice if we had... If you could have a general resource usage statistic. So, how it would be like have just a number somewhere that says your machines need this many iron rods or whatever it is. Quite useful. Oh, I didn't increase that. Although it matters that much. Right. Cool, that's all good. Everything's working nicely. It's all working very nicely. Minute combat's coming along. How many rotors do we have now? Do we have enough rotors? We have 45 rotors. We've got everything we need. No problem. Gotta wait a minute and a half for the thing to come back. What's in here? Biofuel. Cool. Is there anything we can research? No, we don't have anything in here in our inventory or anything like that. We haven't picked up anything interesting recently, so we need to get this onto the foundation. Would be good. Still got a minute. What can we do next? What needs to be done next? Steel is what needs to be done next. Without a doubt. We need to go up there. Pretty certain. It's going to be a pain in the arse. But yes. What is that? Is that like a... Oh, that must be a thing in a... What's it? A crashed pod or something like that. I assume that's what that is. Right. So we're going to need a shitload of concrete, again, to get over there. Where do we want the steel to be? Are we going to bring the steel... Are we going to bring the coal over? And use the steel? I think we are. Because the steel's going to want to be on the bus, I think. Is it though? Is it going to want to be on the bus? I don't know. That's a hard question. Ooh. What can I put in the resource sink to get me some coupons, whatever they're called? The resource sink is good for stuff that's relatively valuable. No power? Why is there no power? Oh, I just haven't... I didn't even connect this up. How did I get 50? What did I do? Oh, it's because I deleted all of that stuff over there. Right. Yes. That's why I had no power, which makes sense. Good job I checked on that, isn't it? Yeah. We can now make reinforced melee combat, improved melee combat, which is good. We can now research that. Right, let's go. Nice if it wasn't night time. Nice.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
Nice. Good. Fantastic. So we can now beat up the wildlife more aggressively. So is it... It's actually kind of prioritizing the top one over the bottom one a little bit. Oh, they're not merged, are they? These ones aren't merged. Oh, the top one is being, I suppose, has got more kind of going through it, isn't it? Top one is going over here. Oh, of course, because it's 100 per minute, isn't it? Each one. And we're only getting 120. So that's not enough. That's not supporting it enough. These ones, 60, 120. So, yeah. These aren't doing what, these aren't working enough. So, we're on, so we need 200 per minute and we're on 120 at the moment, aren't we? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll just have to... Because the bottom one is at max, isn't it? Top one is at max. It's just these aren't working at 100% efficiency. I think that's okay, because I think it will still be faster, because there was 20 screws not being used. Weren't there? Every time there was 20, it was filling up with 20. So that means that we'll have, for every 4 that we make, we'll get a fifth. No, every 5 we make, we'll get 1 extra, basically. So I think, is that the way that works? I think so. I have no idea. But then they're each only getting 60 and they need 100. I don't know. What if we power up one of these other ones to be 60? That means at least then we'll have 140. But then it doesn't matter because the belt is still only 120. Regardless. Ow. The belt is only 120 regardless of how much we produce. And we can't increase the speed anymore. Until we get Logistics Mark III, which requires steel, and a lot of it. Stackable pipeline support. Oh, that's useful. That's what we need, the industrial storage container. So, next thing to research would probably be that one, actually. Vehicular transport. So, we need to I need to stop pissing around and start thinking about getting this coal. I'm having a think, and I really don't think we need copper sheets on the bus. Honestly, I don't think we do. I also don't think we need steel on the bus either. We might do. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go over to here. Let's go and find this coal vein. To be honest, it might be easier to find it if I go round, because that means I have to build up a big ass thing, will I? So, where am I going to build? I think it would make sense, because there's a nice fat iron vein there. It would make sense for me to bring the coal over to here and make steel here somewhere, around here, because of the iron. I think that makes sense. Yeah, there's the fact that it's a pure node as well is fantastic. Means it'll keep us going for a very long time. In terms of steel, I say keep us going. It'll work really well and effectively compared to a normal node that you might find. Let's go and look at this coal. What have I got in my inventory? Whole bunch of concrete. That's good. I should have enough. I don't have enough to make a. Actually, I probably could make an equipment bench and a miner. For mine, I probably should put one with me so I can just put one down. I mean, I could use this coal vein, but I don't really want to use it because I'm going to use it for power, basically. It didn't really occur to me that there was a big ass cliff there. So, 600 meters that way. Where does that go? Which turns out there's a really big slope that I just haven't been paying attention to that would be a really easy way of getting up and down. It does kind of look like it though, doesn't it? Let's go up. Let's go up. We want logistics, pole for the ladder. Oh, not even nearly there yet. Okay. Let's get some more foundation. Ladder again. Nearly there. Maybe like 3 more would be enough. mean, it'll be good enough to get us there, won't it? I like these trees. They're pretty pretty. God, how far away am I from home? If we got one more, we'll make it, won't we? Alright, there we go. I should have brought less stuff so that I don't have to worry about getting back so easily. Is this place dangerous? 400 meters that way. Those are dangerous, from what I remember. I'm pretty certain those are dangerous, and I don't really want to have to walk all the way back here if I don't have to. This is nice. It's an invisible bush. Why is there a solid invisible bush? Why? That's a bit weird. Oh well. Never mind. Oh, it goes down again. Yeah, so this is quite a trek, isn't it, to this coal? I thought it would be not too far. Maybe like it wouldn't be too difficult to get to, but actually there's more invisible bushes. And there's lots of invisible kind of colliders as well, which is a bit weird. And there's a floating plant. This area seems a little bit on the buggy side. Well, those things... Oh, maybe they're meant to float. It's a power slug. I'm intrigued. I want the power slug. I have the power slug. Nice and easy, no problems. I think I kind of want... I like the bamboo. It's like a bamboo forest. I'm kind of thinking I want to bring the foundation over so that I have... I'm stuck. Oh, it's like invisible trees.
The mycelia within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial for field research. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
I don't think I'm going to walk in here. I think I'm going to avoid that cave. Coffee Stain, your cave is missing. That's a cave of wonders. I'm not going in that cave. Oh look, there's also a big spitty thing over there, which I'm a bit hesitant to go near. This entire forest is a little bit buggy and glitchy, and I don't know where my foundation was, where I came from. Over here, I think probably. What's that? Oh, it was like a spit, I think, from that thing. It's like a road. Ugh! I would rather not be getting stuck on invisible geometry right now, since there's this big dude running around. Ah, it's over there, a little bit further away than I thought. God, I can't see anything down there, can I? Nice colour. It's a really nice colour. Very solid as well. It's a very nice gradient. God, that seems like a very long way down, doesn't it? So I'll make sure I don't get bunched off the edge, because that's totally something that would happen to me. This is very interesting, this place, isn't it? So, where would I go to get back? So, oh, this, I recognise that, I think. That you can see from my base. Oh, okay, what's that? Interesting. You know, the fucking things are too far away. I'm just gonna make a ramp. Started a little bit late, but that's fine. We're good. We're here. We still made it. Get rid of it again. Let's get rid of it again. I think it works best to nerd pole up rather than making ramps. Nerd pole seems to work better. Radiation levels. Oh! It's dangerous up there. Okay, we're not going up there. There's uranium, and there's spitty things, and it's dangerous. But here's my base. I can see it from up here. Fantastic. What if I'm gonna put down a lookout tower or something so that I can kind of see where I am. And actually, I can see everything from up here now that I'm kind of out of the fog. Much better view. And actually, I might be able to see a better view of what's up there. God, I've got a great view. I think I'm about as high as I can, as high as the map gets. Oh, I would rather you don't do that, thank you. That's... stop! Stop spitting things at me. Leave me alone. I'm gonna die if I don't. The thing is that it's a very long way down. Oh, look at that! That's... Ah! That looks like a fantastic way up, rather than the ladder of doom. With that, you've got like a really nice road. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't even notice that before, but then considering I can't really see much from down there, that looks super convenient. You can go round that way, up and straight up there. Wow. Okay, that's something to remember. But I've got like 10 minutes left. Okay, fine. That certainly is something to remember. But the coal is still in an annoying place though. It's still kind of right in the middle of that dense forest, and it's really filled with dangerous stuff. Now if I jump off here to get back home, I want to make sure that I'm going to land somewhere that I can get to and from. You can go that way, I think. I almost want to bring a tractor. Stuff like that. What's that? So, I think actually that is probably the best way of getting up here, to be honest, because it would be to come straight up here. That's a much better... I can't believe I didn't know that was there. If I'd explored a bit more, I would have just found it. But instead I took a more direct route, which is not quite as safe. But anyway. Is there like a mesa over there? I'm kind of intrigued. I've got loads of foundation. I'm going to just nerd pole up and have a look around. I would do the bigger ones, but you can't jump that high by default. And until I get the ability to jump higher. I don't think there is any terrain that's actually higher than this. I really kind of want to see that those mesas though. Those mesas look interesting. Apart from these, a few little spires here and there. a few kind of pointy bits. I wonder where the starting place is. It must, like, the green one where you start usually with like a basics beginner sort of thing. Tower of Doom. It must be that way, I assume. How big is this map? I've got no idea how big this map is. So I genuinely don't have a clue about where... I mean, the map, I think, is quite large. I don't think I'd even... I'm not even sure if I'd actually even be able to see it from here. Keep going up for a few more minutes. Just obviously we'll have to deconstruct this. But we'll go up until we run out of concrete. Nice. So this is higher than everything. Apart from that. That's really high. Why is that so high? What a great view. So yeah, looks good. Exploring in this game is fun, but the problem is there's no way of getting back quickly. You kind of have to... It's a bit of a trek to explore in this game, isn't it? Because it's no easy way back unless you have like a train or something. Right. Guess we're going back down again now. Had a nice look around at all the scenery and all the wildlife. Let's go back down. Yeah, that coal is going to be a real pain in the arse. I mean, we could do a basic kind of put a miner down, belt it out, give it power and just leave and just let that be. But I don't want to do that really. I kind of want to set something up to make it feel a bit less hostile around there. Cut down a bunch of the trees, put down foundation, make it feel safer, I think. Don't want to fall off this tower because that would mean me dead, and this tower will just be the last, just be visible from everywhere. It's really, really flat over there, isn't it? Thing is, I really haven't explored very far. I've gone round here. I haven't even really been over there or anything like that, or anything over there. I've just kind of been there. That's about it. Maybe I ought to take some time to explore a bit more. Once we get down, we'll jump to our death, because it'll be a quicker way of getting down to the bottom of this cliff. I mean, what we could do is, because it's not too bad, not too far, we could do a belt elevator from the top of this cliff to the bottom. And then that'll just save us having to lug everything back down using belts. Right, so what's the best place to jump where I will land somewhere that I can actually retrieve my stuff? I suppose if I jump there, jump down there, then I can go around and retrieve my stuff. Right, here we go. We're going to do the jump in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. God, this is not something you'd want to do in real life, is it? So maybe next time we play this, I don't know when that will be actually, considering it's the end of my time off. I think this is my last day off. Obviously it's the weekend tomorrow, but I'm busy. Is that entrance to a cave? Or is that just a weird rock formation? It's like a weird rock formation, that's fine. Yeah. So maybe some other time we'll have to go. It'll probably be a little while before I play this again. It is fun. I might play it this afternoon. I don't know, I feel like it's nice playing it for a couple of hours a day, because you don't get so burned out on it. Whereas I'm a bit worried if I play it this afternoon, I was going to be a bit, because I'm already sort of thinking I can't bother to try and do the coal, but I want to. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about what I'm going to play after lunch, because I want to play something else for a bit. Oop. Yeah, I want to play something else. I don't know what I want to play, but I want to play something else. I'll have to think about that while I have lunch. Well, they do actually regrow back. It never really occurred to me that they grew back. I just assumed that they didn't. I mean, they're growth, so that I assume that they would. You should, be more sensible to assume they did, rather than assume that they don't, but whatever. So, yeah, there's no way I would have guessed, just looking at this terrain, that there was a way up. It's not obvious at the slightest. If I'd explored a bit more, I would have known, but whatever. Let's go and send off for the tractors, and then we can drive a tractor around at some point, once we can make one. Right. I'll land on that. Maybe if I... That wasn't too bad, I didn't take that much damage. That's good. Right. Do we have lots of junk? We do have lots of junk in my inventory. Let's get rid of this. Well, at least we've given it a lot of time now to make some more stuff. To make the stuff that we're going to need. Oh. Right, so we need cables, iron rods. I'm sure I've got enough iron rods as it is. Yeah, I do. Fantastic. We need cables, rotors, and modular frames. All of which should have been made, well, should have been under construction while we were away. Fantastic. We only need 25, but we've got 50. That's good. And then we've got... Oh, we don't quite... The rotors take a little while to make. They are slow to make. I need 6 more, and that's it. These are slow. And that's partly because of the screws, I imagine. Yeah, it takes ages for it to fill up. Oh, I don't know if we are actually getting them any faster, having 2 of them. I'll just turn one of them off. Because they are just slow to make. 100 screws is a lot of screws. To be fair, it's a lot of screws to have, or to need. Production. Where's the? I want the. It's production, isn't it? Craft bench. That's what I want. Goes down. I just need 4 more. I'm gonna just make 4 by hand because it's just easier than waiting 5 minutes. Right. Let's go. I've also been playing this for 3 hours. It's quite a long time to be playing Satisfactory for. It's a fun game. I mean, I think it would be a lot of fun with other people to play it with. But yeah. Nice. Now we can make tractors. We've got everything on tier 2, haven't we?
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as
Tier
the
3, we've got
construction of
everything on tier 3.
outposts,
Now we're working
is
on
now
tier 4.
encouraged.
So,
Vehicle stations have built-in
if we
functionality to
if we
refuel
come back to
and
this,
restock
it'll be
or
on
collect
to
parts.
steel production, hypertubes, and logistics, Mark 3. So I don't know when I'll be playing this again, but it was fun. I've been enjoying playing this with the bus. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and go with that coal deposit up there, because I don't know how soon I'm going to need more power, and I think by the time I need more power, I'll probably have Mark 3 or Mark 2 miners and Mark 3 logistics anyway, so that'll make up for the fact should double it, shouldn't it, in theory, if it's a Mark II. Minor? For the next phase. When do you next get a minor? There we go, look. Minor Mark II. So, yeah, it would double it. And that's not that far away, really. So I think I will go with that coal deposit, but that'll be when I next play it. Maybe I will come back to that. Actually, I've got renewed interest in that now, but we'll see. I might have to think about that. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. It's been good. It's been fun. I'll be back after lunch. Hopefully will be this time. Even though it wasn't yesterday. Back after lunch with something else. Who knows? Maybe this, if I feel up for it, if I feel like that's what I want to do. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Fall down the thing. Just pressing all the buttons. Right, see you in a bit. Bye.